Hi guys, I'm Jonathon Webb from Tekno Autosports. We're here today at Motorama Holdens to give you my perspective of the new HSV Gen-F Clubsport. Okay, we've all seen the ads. Greatest performance production car ever built in Australia. I'll be the judge of that. Let's go check out the cars. Right, this is it, the all-new HSV Clubsport. This car, an R8 SV, and also one of the new colours in Fantail. Not sure if I'm a huge fan of the orange. I'm more of a traditional white man, but doesn't matter. With this new styling, any colour looks sensational. So I'll give you a bit of a walk around. New projector headlamps at the front here. The all popular, which we saw on the E3, carries over the new car as well. The daytime running lights, which looks sensational on the road. Coming a little bit further around, we've got a new wheel, which carries off in the satin graphite colour. Again, looks great, ties in really well with this Fantail car. Then we've got new AP forged calipers. Bigger caliper, bigger rotor, more stopping capabilities. Again, part of this package comes with these beautiful little inserts in the guards. Again, satin graphite, which ties in very, very well with this mirror. As we come further through, we also notice the same wheel, brake package in the rear. Another thing you'll notice with the new car that HSV spent a lot of time and a lot of energy on is these new Continental tyres, which work very, very well. Coming around to the back here, again, tying in with the graphite colour, the low line wing, which looks sensational on this car. Also, which carried over from the VE and it's very, very popular, is now an LED tail light. Completely redesigned, but the LED design, particularly at night, really stands out. Coming further down here, got our quad exhaust tips. Big 4-inch chrome pipes. Behind there, on this car, R8, is a bimodal exhaust, which ties in very, very well with the bimodal airbox to give us, on this car, 340 kilowatts. All in all, a brilliant package. So we've seen what everyone's going to be gawking at from the outside, but what's it like from the driver's seat? Let's get in and have a look. Inside, typical HSV fashion, really nice heavily bolstered sports leather seats, along with a leather trim steering wheel. Also, for plenty of comfort in this car, they've given us a nice adjustment through the steering wheel, an 8-way adjustable driver and passenger seats. Typical HSV again, some new trimmings to trick this one up. Just something special from the base model Holden. Got twin gauges in the middle, as well as a nice HSV R8 plaque. One thing about these new Generation F, the amount of technology that's come through them is phenomenal. In this car, the R8, we've got keyless entry, keyless start, as well as blind spot alert, which worked really, really well. Obviously, blind spot's something that everyone really stresses about. In this car, it's not a problem whatsoever. We carry on through to auto park. This is something that we've seen in ads, seen in movies, but now it's something reality in this Generation F. It's very, very cool. Comes through to an 8-inch monitor, which again fits plenty of information. Your typical AM, FM, CD player. But something that's quite cool is internet radio, something that's been integrated into this new system, as well as your typical Bluetooth audio, Bluetooth phone, and everything else you'd expect from a modern car at the moment. Move your way back through the dash a little bit further, dual climate control. Again, something that's going to keep driver, passenger, and everyone in the back comfortable at all times, whether the wife wants it at 24 and you're quite happy at 20, everyone's happy along the way through. 8-speaker stereo to play all this through. It's just brilliant the amount of technology they've fitted into this new car. Come on guys, let's go meet Mick. Hey Mick.
How you going, Jono?
Yeah, good mate. We've got a new HSV Clubsport over here. Do you want to show us around?
For sure, mate. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey Mick, thanks for taking some time out of the busy Motorama workshop, but behind us here we've got the brand new HSV Clubsport. It's obviously been a long anticipated vehicle. What have we got to look forward to?
Yeah, mate. VF HSV, we've been waiting a long time for it. Personally, I think it's the best one since the W427 hit the shores here.
Yeah, big claims, obviously 427, something Holden fans know very well. But, so I'm certainly looking forward to seeing how this performs. And we've got a 6.2 V8 in this one.
Yep, we've got the 317 kilowatts of power and 550 Newton meters.
Yeah, quite impressive. And I think the boys were saying with SV pack, we've got a little bit more horsepower again.
Yeah, we've got the bimodal exhaust, which with the intake as well, pumps it up to 340 kilowatts, which is nothing too stout.
No, not at all. 340 kilowatts, drive it straight to the showroom floor.
Correct.
It's certainly going to give those Euro boys a run for their money, I think.
Well, that's right. It's value for money, and it's a pretty good package.
Sounds good. Something I'm getting a little bit excited about. I haven't played with it before, but definitely looking forward to it. Launch control.
Oh, you haven't tried it yet? Best thing ever. The traction control itself is fantastic. It actually allows you to launch the car the best possible RPM and torque.
Oh, mate, anything to make me look good. That's what I'm after. But you're talking through it, obviously heaps of changes, even though the old model, a lot of really high technology in this car. We don't want to take this to any monkey to work on, do we?
That's right, Jono. I've been working on HSVs for about 15 years now. Personally, 14 years with Motorama. We're the best in the business. That's where you should take them.
Yeah, mate, sounds good. I hopefully know enough about the car now and go and hit the streets and see what it's all about.
Fantastic.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Holden Performance Driving Centre. It's where we can really put this HSV Clubsport to the test. I can't wait. Let's go. Okay guys, this is it. We've seen the outside, we've seen the inside. Now let's see what the performance can do. New HSV Gen-F 340 kilowatts. Onto the racetrack, really get to test the performance of this car. As you'd expect, plenty of acceleration out of the 6.2 V8. Brakes are nice and responsive. Got that new steering, which is very, very direct. So sweet, so smooth. Handles these nice, fast flowing corners beautifully. This is what driving an HSV is all about. Back down the gears, back to second. Turn in nice and tight to the apex. Feed the throttle. Plenty of horsepower there. Up to the rev limiter, back on the brakes. Turning it in. Nice and tight. Get to that apex again and squeeze the throttle. Up to third gear, tap on the brakes, get it turned in, and accelerate out again. On the brakes, back in. Now this is a whole heap of fun. This is exactly what HSV is all about. Big, long, fast sweep, but that front just stays nice and tight. Same with the rear, acceleration. Plenty of grip in the rear, hard on the brakes again, back to second. Late turn into the apex, clip that apex cone and accelerate hard out. Now that's a big smile on my face. Definitely a good step up over the VE. Everything just works well. You can see the HSV engineers have spent a lot of time and effort getting this car to exactly where it needs to be. Tight again, accelerate out. That's great. Really, really impressed with how these new Continental tyres respond. And normally a car with this much power is definitely going to want to go sideways, but it's just super smooth, full throttle there, 100%, just grips up, gets turned into this corner very, very nicely. One of the great things we've all seen in HSV before through the VE, but then again really built up on in the Gen-F and evolved is our driver mode through EDI. Again, this Clubsport R8 we're driving here is a brilliant example of that, and a few more additions as part of the SV pack. So initially we start off in touring mode, traction control, ABS, and particularly the steering, now that we've got electric steering, is all in comfort mode for driving around the streets. Switch it up one knob, brings us into sports mode. All of a sudden the steering's a little bit heavier. The bimodal exhaust is open, so you can start to hear that rumble in the background, and it starts to come alive. And then again, the mode that we want and that we all love for particular activity we're doing this afternoon around the track is to put the car in performance mode. All of a sudden traction control is in competition, gives you more room to play. Stability control is the same. Steering stays nice and heavy. And now we've got the bimodal exhaust open as well as the bimodal intake, so the car really starts to come alive. Well, it's been a brilliant day. Massive thanks to Motorama Holden for lending me this brand new HSV Clubsport. It drives, it does everything as any import car would, really puts it up against the best of them. Huge amount of new technology, and just a brilliant car. I want one.